you could just hear that. Yeah, turn that off. Man, it's hot in here. Mute my own stream because we don't want we don't want any echoes now, do we? Where to start? I suppose I could just load straight into the game. That's what we're doing at the end of the day. Helps if I have Steam loaded up. Yeah, let's do this as well. If I can find the correct servers to put stuff in, that would work. I'm smart, I swear. On the wrong view there. I need a picture, that's what I do need. Because at the moment it's just kind of like, just the default standard. Yeah, let's just continue our testing from what we were doing the other day. Just boot up Sekiro. Need to change some settings on in Sekiro as well, just so we can try and not have as many dropped frames, and hopefully it works. Hopefully it's not too loud. It's a bit loud for me. Need to turn down my own speakers. Yeah, let's transition that. Okay, so we want sound. No, we don't want sound display. We want, yes, we want graphics. Okay. Let's try putting it down to that quality and see if that actually works out. Let's see if that works out better for us. Hey, Sipsco, how's it going? Oh, I always get hit by that guy. So yeah, I think you watched part of the VOD, and this was basically where I left off. A little bit quiet. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, to be honest. let's see what I can do. I don't think I can turn myself up on Streamlabs OBS. My voice meter is already up by 6%, so... yeah, this is Hirata Estate. This is like at the very end where we face a Lady Butterfly. Let me try angle my mic a bit better. Is that better or still a bit quiet? Well, that's good. At least you recognized it. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure on game volume to mic volume split. I'm not really sure how that is. But I think it's alright. I mean, your headset mic is alright. Let me try. I'll just whack that up to an extra 12 decibels on my voice meter and see if that comes out any better. Hopefully it's not too bad. I had to turn off my my fan because it was just blowing directly into the mic, and now I'm sweating a bit. So yeah, this is Lady Butterfly here now. I mean, I can turn it on, but just like not have it pointing at me, and it should be fine. I think I'm gonna skip the cutscenes for now, because if I do an actual playthrough, then I can just look through all of them there. I can just go through all of it normally there. Let's see if I can. Yep, just like this. This is what I was telling you. Okay. Yeah. Let's. Oh crap. I was gonna say let's not cheese it. I'm just gonna die here. That's That was awful. Shh. We don't talk about that. I'm just a bit rusty. Just a bit rusty. That's all it is. But yeah, that was the tactic that I was telling you. Technically we could if I make a copy of my save, because once I defeat the boss, it will just automatically just save over it. Basically, it's kind of like whenever you die, whenever you rest, whenever you... I'm not entirely sure myself. I think can you actually... Yeah, you can quit and not save. I know, it will save. So basically, if you just quit, it'll save, but it will return to the idle up there, like you've rested. Is it a better idea to have it like Cypher does and have the chat always show? Or is it better to have it as have it fade away after a while? Because I kind of like having the messages always there, but at the same time it kind of takes up space at the same time. I said at the same time twice. I'm smart. Yeah, I'll change that now, because yeah, I think that's better as well. I think it's in an alright spot as well. Okay, let's try again. I'm gonna die, so it's fine. I did not dodge that. It's very hard to talk and do all of this. mean, we've almost got the... almost done this first health bar. Ouch. Fuck that. Okay, there's the first health bar. And it was all an illusion. Ah. And so like that cheese that I was telling you about also goes back, also continues on to this phase as well. Oh, camera sometimes. Yeah, I think I'm missing an item that is very handy around here. Oh, no, I've got them. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, no, we don't want those butterflies. No. So yeah. Okay, we got the snap seeds this time, so. Oh, damn, I missed. Ouch. Mistimed that. I'm so dead. Yep. Okay, I've got a revive, so that's not too bad, but I hit the wrong button because I'm smart. Pro gamer move, you know? I'm such a pro gamer there. What have I done? Okay, yeah, I'll do the cheese quickly. See how that comes out at. I haven't had any warnings about frame drops, so which is actually really good. Yeah, I was close, but that second phase is really hard because she summons all them like illusions basically, and you either use one of these snap seeds, which basically makes illusions go away in a certain radius. You either hit them like I did for a couple, or you just need to avoid the butterflies that come out. I can't exactly. I'm assuming that's why she's called Lady Butterfly, because she has lots of butterflies. I hit the wrong button there. Ouch! Should have jumped. Oh yeah, I said I was going to do cheese. It's really weird how this actually works. Until you get hit, obviously. Yeah, I don't even know why that actually works. It's really strange. I think I'll do this. I'll do this the proper way actually, or I'll try to not die again. Ouch. Okay, so yeah, she's gonna summon these illusions, and we're just gonna pop. Nerve illusion. Get rid of all those. There we go. Easy. But yeah, no, I love this game. I'm not a massive fan of the other Dark Souls games, but that's just because I love the parrying and blocking. I can't entirely remember either. Part that I do remember is that Wolf here was trained by Lady Butterfly, I believe, for parts of his younger life. Yeah, and then we get stabbed after that. I don't think we ever learn his actual name. I do not know what you're referencing, Sipsco. I'm so sorry. So yeah, basically that's where we... Clone Commander from Star Wars. I don't know a lot about Star Wars. Like, I've seen all the movies. Not the newest one, I don't think. But I've seen all the movies, but that's pretty much about it, sadly. So, yeah, that cutscene was basically... Because Hirata Estate takes place in the past, that was basically... I don't know if it's we actually go there or if it's a flashback or whatever it wants to play on. But that's basically where we get the I think it's the dragon's heritage, which basically allows us to resurrect. I don't think I have a shinobi prosthetic that I can add. Let's see if we got one. No, I did not pick up the other one. I cannot upgrade anything. Yeah, you can use the grappling arm in the estate. So I don't know if it's necessarily a flashback or you going back. I think it's reliving memories, but that also really doesn't make too much sense because you would have had your arm then. So I'm not entirely sure how it's done, but it's really weird. Yeah, Hirata Estate is one that didn't mean to pray to that. Did not mean to pray to that. It's taking me back to Hirata Estate now. What have I done? I was meant to go to one of these, but I prayed to the wrong thing. So yeah, we got a memory, so we can enhance attack power. The Phantom Lady Butterfly was appointed by the Wolf's foster father as one of his mentors in shinobi techniques. These mentors employed strict methods. So yeah, I can't believe you've done this. Yeah, it was one of those moments to myself, just looking in the mirror, just like, can't believe you've done this. So yeah, Lady Butterfly was trained wolf partially. Not fully. I think. I'm pretty sure he was also trained by his foster father as well. So we actually there is actually another Hirata estate later on, but I think it replaces this Hirata estate. So if you don't actually do Lady Butterfly, you kind of miss that battle. If you do the other route. But yeah, no, this seems to be running pretty well. Yeah, it's a lot further on because this game has 4 endings. So yeah, it's got 4 endings. The speed run ending, which is the quickest, basically cuts the whole game into I think you basically don't do the last 8 bosses. I can't even remember how many bosses there are after that part. Yeah, so I'm thinking of either. I think I might test another game. I might test Anthem because that one's fairly GPU intensive as well. But Sekiro's been going really smoothly, so I'm very happy. Very, very happy. I might even put my camera on as well. I mean, I've got it all set up. So, yeah, why not? Let's swap to let's swap to this screen. Swap to this one. Hello. So yeah, I think I'll load up Anthem, see how that runs. Because yeah, I just got it for free through Streamlabs. Because they got a themes button, so I just went through that and then found one. This one is Uplink by Nerd or Die. It's very cool, so I decided to use it, and it was free, so why not? So, but yeah. So yeah, let's close down. Let's rest on Sekiro first, and we'll close that down. Yeah, themes, they add a bit of professionality where you don't really need to do anything. I wasn't going to have a theme because on OBS Studio you don't really have that option or anything like that. You need to make one. So I wasn't even prepared to have a theme. But then I saw, as I was setting up Streamlabs OBS, I just came across themes and was like, why not? So you might have to, if you're going to search on their store, excuse me, you might need to put in free because it will just come up with Prime ones to begin with, and obviously you need a subscription to get those. Excuse me. So yeah, so yeah, I've actually got Anthem installed. So let's try and see how that works. I cannot remember for the life of me the overlay of Anthem, so I might need to change some things when we get into game. It is loading up slowly but surely. But yeah, how was your testing? Because you had that about an hour and a half ago you started? Pretty good. That's good then. It's very good. As long as it was good.
So lady, she can escape. Where is she? She's running for her life. Oh.
Ignore the background sound. That's just me accidentally clicking on a video and playing it. GeForce experience, go away. I mean, this is my fan. It's it works quite well. And it just sits on top of my my base for my speakers. Okay, I'm having a few skipped frames now, but I need to get into Anthem to change some settings. Yeah, I know. I've got the notification for it. I'll swap over to the I'll swap over to Anthem now. Oh, just give it time. I'm sure it'll be lagging up a storm again. Yeah, I've got a notification about some skipped frames. So 16%, so it's not too bad, but currently my game would be in 1440p, so it's trying to downscale that. I had Sekiro the other time was in 1440p as well. Changed that to just down to 1080p, and it was as smooth as butter. I don't smooth as butter. I mean, butter's pretty smooth. Smooth as a hot knife through butter, or smooth as silk. I don't know how loud that click is for you, but that was just me muting the mic so it doesn't create loads of sound for you. Because I can just sort of touch it and it'll be loads of sound. Let me try again. I don't know if you would have heard it then or not, but okay. Let's just skip everything. Go over to settings, video, display settings. We'll change to windowed, and we'll knock this down to 1080p. Keep it at 60 Hz, that should be fine. Oh, that's fine then. Let's apply changes there. Yep, all done. Okay. So, yeah, this is my current one. The chat is in the way of everything there. Yeah, chat's kind of in the way. Might have to, I mean, if I move it down to here, I grabbed the wrong thing. I mean, if I move it down to here, it's going to be in the way later on, so I can't really do that. I've edited, but I haven't transitioned, but that's fine. I'll just leave it. I'll just leave it where it is for now because move your portrait to the upper left and chat to the bottom left. We'll see what it's like when I get out, because if it's only the forge, I can just kind of move the chat as I'm going on. I have got a few dropped frames, but I would love to stream this if people are interested in just the story part of it, because once you do the story, there's kind of not a lot of content going after that, really. Now, I know for a fact that they introduced being able to do more than one character, but I can't remember how. I might have to Google it. But yeah, this is, I can't even remember what this place is called, but yeah, this is the home where you talk to people and get quests and things like that in Anthem. And you are so slow. You can kind of run, but it's so slow. I think we need to go to the forge, so we can just do this. Perhaps.
Good. Let's get started.
no, we don't need to go to Forge. Anthem is about, if I can remember, the main story of it is the Anthem of creation, I believe. I believe they've named them anthems, but it's basically this item that was activated that they need to kind of shut off, and you go through. It's really hard to explain when I haven't played it in like over a year. Oh, you're putting me to my tests, aren't you there, Sipsco? Oh yeah, but this is how you slide on in here. We could just do free play, or we could do a legendary mission, and that would basically be enough. I mean, it looked pretty padded on the inside, so we're not going to do Grandmaster 1. We're going to do we'll do hard. Haven't played this in a while, so we want to change it from public to private. It'll be a bit harder, but it's just for testing anyway, isn't it? So yeah, we'll do this one. That's fine. We are on private expedition. Start expedition. Can't do it in that game mode. Okay, that's fine. We'll find a different one. I don't think I have any other missions. I think it's just that one. Or can I do this one solo? You have selected private. Keep as private. Yeah. So I mean, I think the story for this game isn't all that bad in my opinion. Could it be better? Yes, it could be. But from what I remember reading, Anthem wasn't the original name of this game. I can't remember the original name, but they just had to change everything around. So it's probably why the story isn't as good as what people wanted, or how perhaps they wanted it to be. But I just love the way I just love how this game plays. It might have been. It wouldn't shock me if it was.
Got some details for me?
Got a distress signal from a freelancer. Let's lend him a hand.
Got it. On my way.
As in how much story content there is. Yeah, the game looks really nice, which is one reason why I kind of want to stream it, because it just looks really nice. It looks nice, it plays nice. I don't know if my graphics are actually that's nice, thank you. I don't know if my graphics are actually maxed out. I'm getting some dropped frames. But other than that, yeah, my graphics are on low. So like I can stream Sekiro, but I can't do Anthem on high. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. It's like I think the original Timefall would have been great if they had a actual solid single player like they did for Timefall 2. But the story, it's been a very long time, but I think it's probably around, I want to say about 12 hours. It depends on how quick you do things and how quickly you die. Or if you die, you might not die. I'm going the wrong way. Ooh, felt that one. Yeah. Yeah, the game keeps going if you pause. So best to be somewhere safe. Yeah, I'm just gonna move the chat quickly because it's a little bit, just a little bit. Grabbing the wrong element again. Ooh. If we move it up, that should be fine. The campaign was a bit short. I haven't played any of the Battlefronts. I think I've done I think I played the revamped Battlefront tutorial, and that was about it. It played really nicely, but something's happening. But I'm much more of a single player person or co-op game over PvP sort of PvP games. So felt that one as well. So yeah, I think the mechanics of the game are nice. The way it looks is, even on low, it just looks nice. And this is on low. So, and I'm being shot at because I'm not paying attention.
You got it.
Okay, let's use this. What's my melee? Not that one, obviously. So there's four different oh, I can't even remember what it's called now. It's 4 different suits. There you go. It's 4 different suits. Each one of them have sort of their own speciality. So this is the Tempest, or the Song. It's one of them. Yes, you should. I've been meaning to get and play Fallen Order. It looks good, and I like Star Wars, so it just sounds like a good idea to grab that game and play that one. I'm just gonna say if what's it called? I think it might be an epic. Basically the orange ones. If I get an orange drop, so Thunderbolt of Yevenia, Black Ice, Winter's Wrath, no, not one of those. If I get a yellow one, so Soothing Touch, Mark of Wrath, I'm being shot at again. So this is the ultimate for this one. It makes big moves. So the main idea, why thank you. The main idea for how to do lots of damage on the wrong button again, that's the one I'm meant to do. Oh, there's more of that. So the main idea of how to do lots of damage is to you freeze them like that, for instance, or some other status, and then you detonate with another ability, which is the main idea, and you're meant to work with a team to be able to pull it off properly. It's how you can defeat things quicker than normal. So it's why you might struggle playing single player more than a co-op game, for instance, because you can do the whole story with a team of 4 if you really wanted to.
Look out! A tough scar crawled out from somewhere.
Okay, so that's my melee. Y is my melee. Why is Y my melee? How do I change gun? Someone help? Send help? I can't remember how I change gun. Yeah, I can see how it would remind you of Destiny a bit. I think that's like one of the first things that me and my friends thought when we saw the different suits, because you've got one which is very hunter style. You have one which is very this one which is very warlock style, and then you've got one which is very titan style in terms of what you'd expect from each of them. I keep hitting the wrong button. So like each kind of status also affects things like shields and armor and things like that.
The fight is over. Quick
So
and brutal.
if you see a yellow health bar, that means that it's armor, and you
So much
should
trouble out there.
be using something with acid on it.
Distress signal from a Corvus agent.
Freeze is ice freeze is just good in general because you've got the oh, I am an idiot. I'm still playing Sekiro. I forgot to change it. But then again, that's mainly because I'm testing, so it kind of makes sense. Let's just change it now. It's fine. There we go. Updated. Yeah, I think so. Everything's good. Cool. Yeah, it's the weirdest Sekiro gameplay I've ever seen as well. Probably, but I think it has to be done with commands over instead of editing it normally, because I was going to actually edit your category so it was under arts, but I couldn't really find out how to do it easily. That would make sense. You know what? I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna look at how I change my weapon. I'm smart, I swear. Yes, I'm using a controller. Oh, sorry, so it's hold X. That's what it'll be. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Okay, so that's... Is this a triple burst? No, that's also a single burst. It's also a single burst, a single shot. I mean, this should work. Why is your name so long? Easy peasy. So like, at the bottom you kind of see a, well, you don't anymore, because I don't know where it's gone, but there was, yeah, there you go. At the bottom of just under me there's a heat meter, which is pretty cool for this. So you can only fly a certain amount of time, but if you fly through water, it cools you down, and if you fly down, it also cools you down as well. Oh, I can tell you how to change your name, because I found it. I found out where to change your name. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. I'm tempted to change my name as well. You can change your name. I'm going to just sit back here. I'm going to just change my camera position is what I'm gonna do.
Corvus agent down. Get them back out.
I think down there would be better. We'll find out. I can't remember what's down in the bottom corner, so nothing apparently. So explosion. Can I shoot through this? I can't remember. I can shoot through this.
We got outlaws incoming. Must have been tracking that agent.
Yeah, it's my favourite number. I don't know, it just became my favourite number because I would just always
You got it.
end things off with 269. So it was just like, oh well, he could still call you that. You never know. He could still call you that. So like the main part about this suit is that when you're hovering like I am, it does use your thruster very slowly in comparison to the others, because all of them can sort of hover, but I can basically hover, not indefinitely, but it's a good chunk of time that I can hover for. That would not surprise me if he has. Would not surprise me if he has memorized it.
Thanks for that.
I think I came across it in settings, in like your Twitch settings. It allowed me to change the capitalization of my name, as well as changing my name as well. But yeah, as I was saying, whilst I'm hovering, I basically get some damage reduction and things like that.
Corvus agent down. Help them.
Yeah, no problem. To be honest, I think if you change it, we're all gonna miss the numbers. Just change it to Mr. 10048482 instead. Oh, sweet, daily challenge complete. I mean, I've got a few notifications about dropped frames, but it hasn't been too bad for the most part.
Ah, good. Now that you've finished.
Yeah.
Freelancer, I'm hearing reports of a dangerous.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. My frames aren't doing too bad.
On my way.
But yeah, I think if it's not a bad idea to change your name, but obviously everyone associates you with Citgo employee, so it's kind of like if I change my name, then people aren't really going to associate that name with myself anymore. But at the same time, it's just like, it's not really my thing, it's someone else's. But I mean, I love your name, to be honest. I think it's great. Where am I actually going? I'm going through here. Yeah, I think shortening the numbers might be good, or removing them entirely. But it's up to you at the end of the day, isn't it? So
Damn, the beast is not here. Search the area.
I'm me check it out. Look over here. Does this give us a clue?
That's all we need. Gives us a direction.
It probably would be best to keep Sipsco. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably best to keep Sipsco. But I understand the maybe not the want, or maybe it is, but the want to sort of not be called that as well. If that makes sense. I'm falling. Why am I falling? Yeah, I think you should keep the Sipsco part. I like it personally. I mean, I mainly want to try changing my name because people just keep thinking of like what is it? Like, I think it's scene and goth phases or whatnot. You know, rawr. And so, I mean, my friend, one of my old friends said it one time, and I'm just like, I like that. I'm a stealer, and so I've just like literally used that for everything for the past
Stop that
10,
monster. It will
no,
cause even more
yeah, about
destruction.
for the past 10 years.
Understood.
Ooh, an R6. These are big boys.
I'm trying to focus on weak areas.
And he's dead. But that's mainly because of the combos I did.
There's another one of those monsters. This just got interesting.
Why did you have that string of numbers? Oh, there's another one. Hello, how are you doing? I've just wasted everything. Wasted my ultimate on your buddy.
Hasn't beaten me yet.
Yeah, no, I mean, am I going to say that I'm not into perhaps the scene in goth music? I'm probably not, because I probably am. But I wouldn't really call myself that now, necessarily. Well, not by the way that not the way I dress or anything like that, but definitely music tastes are probably more aligned with scene and goth, I would say. But then again, I also really like some I like some pop stuff as well.
Not so bad.
I even like some classical
Very
stuff.
good work, freelancer. I will raise a glass to you.
So I probably wouldn't class myself as one of those before. That makes complete sense. Oh, that's the mission done. Yeah, that makes complete sense why you would just have those numbers at the end. It's another way to try and remember your student number as well. In your settings, you might want to change the capitalization, so you've got a capital on the S and the E as well, by the way. Put one of those in. I'd really like to start this game from the beginning, but I just can't remember how. Yeah, that worked. Ayy. But yeah, no, I had 6 notifications in there. Yeah, I want to start from the beginning because I mean, there's not really much to do after you've done the story. So yeah, there's not much to do once you've finished the story, which is why I don't really want to continue playing after the story so much. Just get rid of all these. I don't want them. I don't need them. They're all useless trash to me. I'm so glad that they put the salvage all in. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is so handy. Fort Tarsus. There we go. That's the name. That's the name of where your base is. Yeah, no worries. No worries, Sipsco. I need to figure out if it's... I'm pretty sure it is possible to start a new character and go from the beginning. I'm pretty sure they put that in, because otherwise you'd have to basically delete your own character to go through the story again. And if you play by yourself and play with friends, you're probably going to want to start a new character with your friends. And I think I've gone to the launch bay, and that was a mistake because I have a feeling it's going to take forever to load. Oh no, it's loading. Cool. Launch bay is basically an area similar to Fort Tarsus, but it's just a multiplayer area more than anything. It's like the tower in Destiny, but a bit shitter in my opinion. I mean, yeah, you're in your suit and you can fly and everything and do all that, but... well, you can jump really high. But yeah. I might have to Google. That's what I might have to do. Might have to Google. Google. Yeah. Let's just swap to here. Okay, so I'm gonna have a quick Google and see if we can actually do a new playthrough. Because I'm pretty sure you can. Actually, let me swap back because you get a nice... let me oh, those are some frame drops. That's a lot of frame drops. Oh, what is going on? I say frame drops, but my game is just actually being slow as well. So, oh, there we go. It's better now. Yeah, let me swap back to the game because you get this after a while you get this cool. I believe it's a cinematic view. So, yeah. Okay, apparently you can push. I don't know if this is true. You can push F on the connect to server screen to create a new or select a different pilot. because I mean, ideally you don't actually need. I went back into the game and I wanted to do the cinematic view, because ideally you don't need multiple characters because you have access to all of the I don't want to keep calling them suits because I know they're not suits. Oh, here we go. Yeah, nice cinematic view. Javelin. They're called javelins. So like you unlock every javelin by playing through normally, and you can level up any of them, no matter which one you're using. So when I was using, I want to say Tempest, I really do. Whilst I was using the Tempest, I was getting drops for I think I got one for the trying to remember the names of things are hard. I think I got one for the Hunter version. So, but yeah, you just get drops for pretty much every javelin as you go through. So it makes sense that you don't need multiple characters for multiple playthroughs and things like that. Wow, it's been an hour already. I can't even believe that. That's... Time just flies sometimes, doesn't it? I mean, yeah. So, I don't want to load out of the game to load back in. There is a Hunter version there. Interceptor. That's an interceptor. Remember that one. It just came to me. Yeah. I don't want to have to go out to go back in. Ideally. But I think I might have to. I think I might have to quit the game. Ah, no, I can exit to main menu. So, let's try doing that. See if we can start up a new character and see what comes across. So like, whilst it's... You need to press F whilst we're connecting to servers, apparently. This is where it's just a complete try, and it's just F to pay respects. So... Hey, welcome back. I'm seeing if pressing F puts me into a new character screen. This is where I... escape. There we go. Okay. It was not a troll. We can press F to get a new pilot. So like, I don't think you actually see your pilot's face at all. If I remember correctly. You can choose between a male and a female pilot, but that's about it. I don't think there's any customization for how you look. But then again, you're not going to really see you're not going to see your face much in the game. But yeah, we can absolutely create a new pilot, which is what we want. Which is what we want to do. So, but yeah, I was just saying whilst you were gone that you don't need to have multiple characters for multiple playthroughs because you unlock all the javelins as you go across, as you go through the whole game, and you get equipment for all the javelins, no matter which javelin you play. The javelins are the suits, because I found that out. Yeah, we'll have large subtitles, I think that'll be fine. Confirm and continue. But yeah, so it's either I can do like a Sekiro or an Anthem playthrough, probably switching it up, so it's not like the same every day if I do a stream every day. Or I can do something that's less GPU intensive. Yeah, I think that's a way to go, doing alternating streams, because otherwise you just kind of burn yourself out on one game. 51% dropped frames at the moment.
We live in a dangerous world. The gods who built it vanished, leaving behind their instruments that aimlessly reshape the land. These ancient relics harness an unknowable force we call the Anthem of creation. But the Anthem refuses to be controlled. To survive, our ancestors invented the javelins and built cities with great walls. Today, it falls to a dedicated group of heroes to face the chaos, protect our homes, and fight for our very survival. We are freelancers. We leap head-on into danger, rescuing the lost, keeping the monsters at bay, and silencing the Anthem's terrible cataclysms. But not all cataclysms are created equal. And even freelancers are wary of the untamed power of the Anthem.
This is it. Closest we get with the Striders.
Agreed. Looks like we fly from here. Alec, you hear that?
Yep. All teams, get ciphers to their amplifiers. Let's go!
Freelancer, we're a long way from the cenotaph, and the storm is worse than we thought.
Okay, this is as close as we're gonna get to the center without the Strider getting ripped to shreds. Let's go, freelancers. Shoot up!
How crazy will this get?
No idea. Never tried to shut down a cataclysm this big.
Oh, steady, Faye. None of us come out of this alive without our cipher.
Stay safe out there. Remember, we're a team. I'm right there with you.
Okay, freelancer. You might be new, but you won't be here if you didn't show promise.
Hey, Helen, what's up? Waiting for it to die down out there? Let's go!
Thought you could use a head start.
See you at the cenotaph. We're heading out.
Okay, everyone. Let's stop this cataclysm from growing. From killing everything.
I don't know, Alec. Haven't seen anything like this before.
Look, everyone. I won't be here if I thought this storm could beat me, right? Heart of Rage is no different than the hundreds of other Shaper ruins we've dealt with. It's just bigger. This is what we do. So we're gonna go in there and we're gonna take on whatever unholy beast it spits at us, and we're going to tame that thing. Together.
Let's do it.
Yeah!
Ready, Javelin 1?
Ooh, ready. Strong along, stronger together.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Ready, set, let's go!
Check in. I've got you, Faye. Loud and clear.
Yeah, the wavelength is strong so far.
Storm gets worse ahead. Try and find a calm pocket for you. Steady, Miller. Your heart rate is too high. Alec,
I
check
can't
in,
quite remember
please.
how long this intro cutscene is.
That one!
Team, our rookies handle with a wyvern.
There we go.
Freelancer, gonna need to restart. I'll bring systems back one at a time. Starting voice recognition.
Let's go from air voice.
Faye?
Not quite.
Can you hear me?
Not quite. It's not quite Monster Hunter, but I have played I have got Monster Hunter World, and the intro is very similar. Now that I think about it, it kind of is a bit similar, isn't it?
Your suit is still critical. Grab a repair pack when you can. You've got a bit of a climb to catch up. Halleck?
Yep.
He's up and heading your way.
How's it going back there? What's your ETA?
Don't know. Faye?
Not too far, just... Oh, no, sorry. Can't talk. Be right back.
I actually played the intro for Monster Hunter World again the other month.
Good. Now you have partial boosters at least.
Mainly because I wanted to play it again. And it's one of those games that I played for an hour again, and then moved on to something else.
On my way. Hey, tough, everyone.
No flight boosters yet. Team update.
It's a great game though, I must admit. I do like Monster Hunter World.
Ciphers in comas. From hearing the anthem.
How are you doing, Faye? Are you okay?
So far, but
Freelance
I
from
can hear
Stridefall
it
was
too.
not so lucky. But yeah, it's just like...
What the? Hey, Miller.
Exactly. Exactly.
Creating them by the handfuls.
Except the
Still there?
Yes.
the samples
We've got down
actually
3 knots
just
ahead. Sending
cost
distress
like
signals.
20 quid
There's
each.
the ones from Strider 2. Their javelins need repair. Get them
But
moving.
I mean, I really like Dragon Age as well, but I just keep thinking if I want to stream that or not, because although I like it and I like the story, the combat animations and things are just a bit stale in comparison to like the later Dragon Age. Yeah, Dragon Age Origins, and then I've also got Dragon Age 2 on Origin. I've also got Dragon Age 2 on Origin. Oh man, so many Origin things. I've got Dragon Age 2 on Origins as well. And then I've got Dragon Age 3 on Xbox One. I played the crap out of Dragon Age 2 on 360 all those years ago. And I wouldn't mind playing it again. It's got a nicer combat animation than Dragon Age Origins. Like, I tried playing Dragon Age Origins again a couple months ago now, and it was just, I can't quite put the word on it. It was just a bit lacking after playing all these other games with such a smooth animations and things like that. Like in Dragon Age Origins, the mages, their basic attacks are just they sort of stand still with their staff in the air and they just shoot bolts out. Whereas you compare that to Dragon Age 2 and Dragon Age Inquisition, they swirl the staff around, and it's just, although it's not needed, it's a very nice looking thing to do, and it just makes it a little bit nicer to play.
Strider 14 is in retreat. If they make it, mission seems doomed.
Oh yeah, the cool thing about this game is it, most of the time, yeah, Origins is very slow. However, I feel it has a much better story than Dragon Age 2. I think Dragon Age 3, Dragon Age Inquisition beats both Origins and 2 for combat and story. But Dragon Age Origins beats Dragon Age 2 in terms of story. That's a definite in my opinion. But Dragon Age 2 beats out Origins for combat animations and things like that. It's just so much nicer, so much smoother. I just loved my party because on Origins because it was myself, Shale, which is the golem creature, golem person. I don't know exactly what they are. And then I think it was Morgan and Liliana. I think for the most part. I can't remember the other names. I know that there was the Mabari Hound as well, and I loved the Mabari Hound early on. It was so great having that Mabari. Win is great if you want to go for healing for sure. I didn't use Win too much just because I didn't like her. I didn't like her. That's the reason why I didn't use her much. But she's definitely a good character. I think when I made a battle tank mage, is what I'm going to call it, by following a guide online, I had Win. I think I had Win, Alistair, and someone else, but I can't remember who. I think, yeah, I was the mage as well, and then I ended up with something stupid like 90% dodge evasion, and so you could literally just base tank everything. Oh yeah, we just missed the cutscene. Basically, we were just retreating because too many enemies, too strong of enemies as well. So.
During the failed attempt to silence the Heart of Rage, we lost more than freelancers, more than friends and comrades. We lost the faith of the people we protect. So the freelancers scattered, searching for ways to redeem themselves. The few who remained carried on, finding new allies where they could. Doing their best to help a people who no longer called the freelancers heroes.
I'm at the coordinates, am I?
Impressive entrance as usual.
Nice to be appreciated.
Don't sell yourself short, mate. Cypher couldn't ask for a better partner.
You could ask, but not many of us left.
The relay's a short flight away.
Easy contract so far.
Easy keeps you alive.
I believe freelancers are just mercenaries that people associate with good things. So it's like they would hire a freelancer to do, because there are actual like town guard in javelins as well and things like that. So oh yeah, I can still hover like I can with the Tempest or the Storm. I really can't remember the name. However, the bar's going up quicker, so it just means that I need to land. But like the main point of the Tempest, Storm, one of them, I will remember it eventually, or I'll find out when I get to that point, is that when you're hovering you have increased resistances and things like that. So the main point of that javelin is you want to be hovering pretty much non-stop. Which, I mean, you want to, because I didn't have to kill that, I just wanted to. Yes, that's why I was just hovering on the previous javelin.
Good, that did it.
Shh,
We need
shh,
to
shh,
manually
shh.
check the
I'm
sensors
not
now.
a psycho
Oh, maybe grab
patch.
some supplies before you go.
You're a psycho patch. Um, they actually during the beta, BioWare, EA, or whoever actually tracked how many of them things were killed. You saw nothing.
At least nothing strategic.
Yeah.
Not like
They
that
actually
job
tracked
in
how many of those animals that people killed. I'm not gonna shoot this one. I was actually just trying to get a look at it.
Oh, hey, look, some rabbits doing whatever rabbits do.
But yeah, they tracked how many of them killed. I think it was like it was a lot. I can't remember how much. I'm sure you could find the graphics somewhere.
Going into the ravine.
But yeah, it was. I want to say it was 1.3 something. Whether
I need
that's
you to access it.
130,000 or 1.3 million, I can't remember. But yeah, what, when I get a new javelin, what do you think I should go for?
Looks like scorpions.
Yeah, 1.3. Yeah. Is that in million or
Scorpions are riled up.
just 1.3?
Probably haven't tasted fresh freelancer in a while. Won't be today. Aha! Convince them.
Nope, just 1.3. Yeah.
Hang in there. I'm still.
I don't know how you kill 0.3 of a rabbit thing, but you do. So the good thing about the ranger is they killed the second rabbit here. Yeah. So the good thing about the ranger is its melee is actually a detonator, and it's the only javelin that can detonate with its melee. Actually, no, that's a lie. It's not detonate with its melee. It's it has a shock effect to it, so it can shock, which means someone else can detonate with an ability or something like that. I believe all melees are detonators. However, only the ranger's melee is a primer. But yeah, I mean, even on low graphics, I think this game looks incredible. Like the,
Coming up on the next sensor. Check it out for me, will you?
I mean, how? Look at that thing. Look at it. I mean, some of the detail that they've done for this game is great.
There, will I get a reading? No sign of scorpions, at least.
But yeah, yeah, give me. But yeah, even on low graphics settings, which are what I'm playing on, and I'm doing all right for frames at the moment. The game looks fantastic in my opinion. I might bump it up when there's no enemies around and see how it looks then, just to show it off a little bit. But oh, I expected enemies to come around. Okay, they're not coming around. Yeah, okay. Game restart for probably for a majority of effects, but I think you can even just tell, just looking around, it's a lot. It kind of looks a bit nicer. So, oh yeah, dropped frames. I know I've got dropped frames. Yeah. Yep, let's so I mean, you can definitely tell there's a bit of a difference, especially in, I think I mainly noticed it in the quality of these weeds and things like that. They're a bit more pronounced when it was on Ultra. But yeah, we just fly through this water, cool off.
Oh, how bad could this
But yeah, you
get?
can also take your javelin underwater as well.
See these ruins? There's a theory a
You
shaper
do
relic
have
collected
a
gravity for a day.
oxygen meter, but it's very large.
Last sensors nearby. With wyverns circling. See them. Fire breathers. Still need to get a reading. Give me a second for a reading. Heads up, more wyvern are on you.
Yeah, I think I'm okay for frames now.
This could be their nesting area. Shouldn't be a problem for the mighty rabbit killer.
But yeah, when you're playing as pretty much any other javelin, there's no need to continuously float. Because you don't really get any benefit from it other than having a better sort of view. Or being shot at from behind because you've turned around.
Nasty shaper relic. Whole world's a crazy zoo. The shapers had all sorts of tricks up their sleeves. But you do too. Use your whole arsenal.
And then you overheat. Yeah.
They're persistent, I'll give them that. Poke a wyvern and one of you will end up dead. Or
Hopefully there's a bigger boss or a bigger enemy towards the end, and I'll use the ultimate then. For this class, because each javelin has a separate ultimate. My favourite ultimate probably has to be, it's either the Tempest. I'm just going to call them by Destiny names now, because they're the only ones I remember at the moment. It's either going to be Warlock or Titan ultimates for the javelins. I know that's a really weird comparison to do. Oh, look at that, look at the devil. Speak of the devil. Now we're underwater.
Watertight seals are holding. Shall I call in more freelancers?
Just talking about this.
Can't risk this getting worse.
I've played Destiny more recently, and a lot more than Anthem, so it's more ingrained into my head.
Here we go. Shaper ruins. We're on the right train. Looks like an echo lock we need to open.
It's more ingrained into my head about
They're the echoes.
what
Grab them and bring them
each of
forward.
them are called.
Your javelin can hold 3 at a time.
I would use a mouse and keyboard to play this as well, but I can't aim for shit with a mouse. So, yeah.
It's working. You'd have to ask an Arcanist why.
I've tried aiming. I can't do it. I just can't. Ah, I missed it. There we
That
go.
should be enough. Let's see if the door opens.
What game have I used a mouse and keyboard to actually aim in a first-person shooter or a third-person shooter? Just a shooter in general.
Even for a shaper ruin. What's it for?
I can't say I have. I'm trying to think and I'm really lost. Borderlands, I used a controller. Anthem, using a controller. I have played COD, but I played modded zombies for a bit. That was with a controller.
Someone else made it down here. Though it doesn't look like they made it back out.
I tried Fortnite ages ago, like when it came out. Tried that with the controller, couldn't do it. What is this? Is this that damages me? Okay.
Too much of that, you'll overload. Javelin overloaded. Hang on.
Whoops. Whoops. I got hit by too many things. I tried Apex Legends, I believe. I'm going to go down again. Oh, no. Oh. Saved. I tried Apex Legends, I think, for a bit with mouse and keyboard. Nope.
I've lost flight control. I'm trying to reset. Hang on.
Couldn't do it then.
Oh, good. It's just water. Owen, controls restored. You're back.
Yeah, no, just
That's the relic up there. Big
ouch.
one too. You'll need to silence it.
Okay.
Where do I start? Some echoes have shaken loose. Find them and get them back in place.
Oh, we need to find these again. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I've tried to use mouse and keyboard to aim, and I just can't do it. I can't do it, Captain.
It's working. Keep the echoes coming and we'll collapse the energy pocket.
What's the relic doing?
I can't tell.
But I think I tried the. I think I was part of the.
What is it?
Anything is
Yeah,
possible. Look at the waterfalls
I think
going
my
backwards.
main issue with zero mouse smoothing. I think my main issue is that
Just think.
when it comes to shooters and things, I can be sort of like easily spooked, and yeah, I'm getting a few drop frames. So like, I'd be like aiming like this, and then something would hit me from the side, and I'd just go ugh like that, and so it kind of doesn't work. We need 2 more. Yeah, yes, definitely the water. I mean, it looks good though, doesn't it? From the frames you can see. But I mean, things like co-op games and things like that, it's not as bad, because it's not someone who's going to kill me within 2 seconds of shooting me. So yeah. But I mean, I used to play a lot of first-person shooters and things like that, but it's just you know, you just sort of go off games and such.
There, last echo. You did it. That should silence it.
Excuse me. I'm glad I muted then. Yeah, I have 71% lost frames at the moment. I don't think there's a lot of areas like this.
Starting. You've got company.
Oh, I'm frozen. I
Yes,
stood
I'm
too
trying to
close.
work it out. Shaper energy's still increasing. These are just a warm-up, a prelude to a cataclysm.
Doesn't feel like a warm-up.
I told you anything's possible. You've got to power through it, things, or else it's going to get a whole lot.
I'm clear, Owen.
Good. I think we can still
Aim
stop this.
controller if I'm third
Those
person
fragments of the
or
relic
mouse,
that blew
but
out,
mouse and
grab them and
keyboards
put them
for
back
FPS.
together. Oh, and fundraising. More companies on the way.
Yeah, I'm just a controller all the way. I can.
Go. Now carry it over and put it in place.
I think I can.
Fragments in. Now the others. Keep at it and you'll survive this. Almost certainly.
I think I can. Go away, shoot. I can. I'm trying to think of what's similar. I can use mouse and keyboards for action type games.
Something biological. That's all I can
But
say.
if you chuck a shooting part in that action game, like with Tomb Raider for instance, I know that's got bow and arrow and such like that. At least I would struggle heavily. You know what? I think this might be the last bit, so we'll just use the armor. There we go.
How many? Size is the real problem. What's that mean? Arch!
Okay, last one.
Yeah.
Here goes.
Careful.
Yeah,
Anything's
Possible. I know.
It depends on the action game, because I think Darksiders was made for a controller. It's like the Sword Art Online games. They are not made for a keyboard and mouse, because you need to do some moves require a 360-degree motion, so you need to WASD really quickly.
Well, at least now I've got a new story. That time a relic spawned a giant Ursix that almost ate you whole.
Yeah. Classic for the ages. I'd say that fulfills the contract.
As I Time to get back to full classes.
Man, that's a lot of dropped frames. 89% over the last 2 minutes.
I'm on my way.
I think majority, however, the majority of that was pretty smooth. It was mainly that last area. Let me check my task manager, see how that's going. Yeah, my CPU is maxed out, but like Streamlabs only says 15%. So oh yeah, because Streamlabs is using like 13%, is what I'm going to assume here. Yeah, Streamlabs is using very little. However, the game is using like 50%, and then it's using 70% of the GPU. So that's probably why I've got a few dropped frames there. Like I think it's pretty smooth now, isn't it? Yeah, it looks pretty smooth now. So yeah, you level up you have I think you might have a pilot level and a javelin level, I can't remember. There we go. Ranger, Colossus, Storm, and Interceptor. I knew it was Storm or Tempest. I told you, it was one of them. Now the question is, what javelin do we pick? I'd rather not go with Storm again because I've already done Storm. But Storm might be the better one to pick because of the increased durability. But it also has, I think it has the strongest shields but the weakest health. Interceptor is the Hunter-esque one. Yeah, the Colossus is the equivalent of the Titan. Its ultimate is a massive sort of like mortar shell. The Interceptor's ultimate is a close range melee poison blades, if I remember correctly. No, the Ranger is an all-rounder. The Ranger's an all-rounder, so it's kind of meant to be this in-between of all three sort of thing. So yeah, we got some. I think we just keep all the guns for now. The main ones I like using are marksman rifles because they're very accurate. They're single shot guns, so things like an autocannon, which is Colossus only, and assault rifles are really good, but the RPMs are really high, so it's really difficult to try and keep the cursor on the enemy in comparison to marksman rifles. So yeah, each so I've got two autocannons here, and you can see that there's a bit of difference between them. I'm not entirely sure what that symbol means around the little diamond icon. I think that might be new. So like the Cloudburst has higher rounds per minute, higher ammo, more damage, and then the Mauler has less damage, less rounds, less ammo, but the shells deliver maximum damage. It seems like they deliver maximum damage always, no matter what it hits, which is why that one could be better than the Cloudburst. It all depends on like what you're facing and things like that. That's what I was thinking. I think that might be a new symbol. I'm not entirely sure. It could just be that it's damage that ignores any types of armor. It always does like 21. So the Cloudburst, which does 29 damage, might only do 14.5 to something with armor, which is a yellow health bar enemy. Ooh, cutscene. just showing off 4 tasks here. Oh, you can. There is a character creation tutorial. This was 100% not in when I was playing. I'm pretty sure of it. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. I don't think can I rotate? I can't rotate apparently. I want to see your face, man. Yeah, if you pick it up, I don't mind playing that with you. It's a great game. I love it. It's just there's not much content after you do the story, which is the real shame. They are looking to. Is it because I wasn't clicked in? No. Okay. They are thinking of not rebooting it. They're sort of they're trying to remake it, but better, sort of thing. It's hard to explain, but they are working on sort of like a second version of Anthem, which I do not know if it's actually going to cost money or not to buy it again. You can probably it's like what they did for the Final Fantasy. Yeah, Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, on the same page, exact same page. So it's probably what they're doing. It's similar to what they did with Final Fantasy 14. I'm hoping anyway, and hopefully it doesn't cost me any more money to get. Because if I have to buy the game again for new content, I'm not going to be happy. My mug of water is empty. It's Batman. Oh, if I have to buy again, I'm going to be so sad. I even bought the better edition as well, because I liked the demo that much. Set call sign. We'll take off the _269. So, I'm going to be so sad if I have to buy it again. But I'd probably, hopefully, try and play the betas and demos and things like that, like I did this time.
Last stop on the Bastion frontier.
If it isn't my favorite freelancer. I hear you've been busy.
Ah, you know how it is, Zoe. Another day, another disaster averted.
What have you done this time?
Nothing. My armor's fine. Probably. I hope.
Welcome home. You
So,
should,
yeah, where... I'm
Something
just trying
like
to think about where we actually change javelins. I think it might be once we go back in, we can change javelins. So, where do you buy things from? I remember you used to buy things. They're mainly cosmetics. I'm assuming I haven't unlocked them just yet. But yeah, I feel like I'm gonna have a few drop frames around here, mainly because of how large the area is and all the people and things like that. That wouldn't shock me. Yeah, the only bad thing is you need to like run everywhere to get quests now.
You picked up on that, right? Little warble? It's warbling, right?
All readings fall within acceptable tolerances.
You gotta look past the numbers for once in your life. Something is off. The connection is a bit fuzzy.
How do you quantify
That
fuzzy?
is a good question.
You don't quantify fuzzy?
I'm not entirely sure. I want to say it does take place in the Milky Way, but I could be completely wrong.
Yeah, well, on your last mission, I noticed that the cipher chair was giving off some very strange feedback.
All readings fall within acceptable tolerances.
I have been known to be wrong on some occasions, funnily
I will
enough.
find an arcanist and perform a full protocol inspection on this unit.
How is mic volume to gain volume, by the way. Is it alright, or...?
No.
Why are you always stirring up trouble?
What are you talking about? I've just done her a massive favour. You've got no idea how boring it is being a Fort Cypher. She does not get to work with a freelancer. She does not get to see the world through the eyes of a javelin pilot. No. You know what she gets to do?
It's
she
good,
gets to
okay.
relay
I've turned the
official
desktop
messages
audio
back
down
and
in
forth to ciphers at the
Streamlabs
capital, day after
because
day after
it was
day.
just
Some people
too
like
loud
boring.
from when I looked at it.
Cut out to be a freelancer.
So you have said. But you have to admit.
But no, I'm
that
glad
last
it's
mission
glad
would have
it's
gone
alright.
better with a partner.
I have a partner.
I had to turn
You.
my mic up,
Every
turn
good javelin pilot needs a
the
cipher.
desktop
Is that
audio
what I
down.
meant? Look, if I had a suit of my own, I could be out there in the field with you.
Well,
I
down
can
your
probably
boosters
turn
up,
the
chap. With more
audio
training, I'll
up
get you
in
checked,
settings.
Fine.
I turn like
And we
the
can afford a space suit anyway. Job
audio
was
down
empty.
We'll
on
figure something
a
out.
lot of
We always
games
do.
and a lot of things,
Yeah.
just because
Do you ever regret
it's just too
missing
loud.
out
I'm
the
normally
glory
on
days?
voice chat as
Back
well,
when freelancers were
so
treated
it's like
heroes. Contracts
I
would just
have
fall into their laps everywhere they
game
went.
sound and things
They
like
were
that
given
coming
respect.
through my speakers and
And free
voice chat
sandwiches.
coming through my headset.
Free sandwiches.
Yeah, haven't had my lunch yet. I'm starving. We're on a tight budget here.
Budget has room for sandwiches.
You're probably right. You know what? Why don't you head over to the forge, get your javelin tuned up,
1
so
second.
we're ready to roll if a contract does fall into our laps.
Hello again. Yeah, what I keep fiddling about down here is my cable. So, yeah, I'm not a massive fan of wearing oh, okay, I am game. I'm not a massive fan of wearing it depends on the game. Like Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, which I haven't completed. Another game, surprisingly. I've played part of it. It was a great game, and it's a very sensual experience. So you kind of need to have the game sound going through your headset. Otherwise, you kind of lose a bit of it. But yeah, you've got like all these things that you can inspect as well, that you can add to Cortex, which is basically your oh, that's nice, social tutorial. It's somewhere around here. It might be, I might not have access to it just yet. But it's oh, store tutorial. But yeah, it's basically just a sort of repository of information, basically. So like, it just tells you everything. Device extends the range of the cipher seating, which allows them to communicate over a great distance. A Lancer must wear a link to maintain contact with a cipher in their amplifier. Each link has a unique identification code that the cipher must know before they can send information. Amplifiers were invented by Corvus for diplomatic purposes and not a technology stolen from Fortuo. So yeah, you've got like all these little bits that you can inspect and you can talk about and things like that, that just sort of add a bit more depth to the game. Just a bit of lore and things like that. Oh yeah, here's the Cortex. This is the Cortex. So But yeah, there's a lot of things that you can just add, basically. It just adds more depth to the game, which is really nice. Yeah, it's a very nice looking game, and I mean, as I said, this is on low graphics quality as well. Imagine if this was on ultra graphics quality. So you'd be looking at a lot nicer environments to start with. I just wish I could play on ultra. It would be so much better in my opinion. Freelancer Enclave Resonance Capsule. Recovered from a Legion of Dawn era ruin, this is believed to be one of the resonance capsules used by Arden Vassar in its early studies of Ember. Arcanists used devices of this type for centuries. They led directly to the invention of signets and gateway technology. Ah, give me Ultra. Just, yeah. So, I'm not going to go around reading all of these because we'd be here for a good few hours if I just went around reading all of them. So yeah, we're going to head back to our Javelin now, which is where I believe we're going to choose what we actually want to pick out, which Javelin we want. So we'll pick a Javelin, but we can always just keep the Ranger.
Owen, you need something?
What are you talking about? I just got a message from you saying to meet you at the forge.
I didn't send any. Why would I want to meet up here? Something's not right.
We needed to speak in private. My name is Tassin.
Do you always travel with a security escort?
Not always. The Sentinels have their uses.
Well, you make a hell of an entrance, I'll give you that.
I have a contract for you, freelancer.
I like to know who I'm working for before I take a job.
Really? From what I hear, two of you will take about any job you can get these days.
What's the job?
An Arcanist has gone missing.
Missing? I thought Arcanists just hung out in labs studying Shaper relics.
Matthias Sumner was investigating some relics at a ruin near the fort. I need you to find him and bring him back home safe.
If he's still alive.
No one knows more about the dangers of Shaper artifacts. I'm confident that knowledge and his own resourcefulness will keep him alive until you find him. What do you say, freelancer? We'll make it worth your while.
Owen? Looks like the freelancer's right again. Well, us anyway.
Excuse me, I just got to... That is excellent. I will go and run my diagnostics. Let me know when you're ready to leave. It was a pleasure.
It's been almost
On
2
behalf
hours
of
since I
myself and
started.
Matthias, thank you for doing this.
Okay, and if I have...
Find Matthias. Trust me, I'm a person you want to know.
Okay, cool. Forge unlocked. This is basically how we customize our Javelin, how it looks, the loadouts and things like that. Melee slides now unlocked in the Forge. Yeah, no, we don't use the Forge there, we use the Forge down here. So yeah, there's lots of people to talk to as well. I'm not entirely sure if I want to go around talking to everyone as well. It takes up a lot of time.
Do you expect me in more pieces than one?
I think on my initial run I did talk to everyone just because I do love this game.
What have you done this time?
As I said earlier, I think the story could have been better, but the way the game plays is... I love the way the game plays. I don't think any of the options actually matter in the future either.
Huh? You must have done a number right there.
Nothing too crazy.
Are we using your skill for crazy or mine? Scars, beasts, relic-based nonsense. Some people stay on this side of the wall. Others, well, since you love running into that kind of stuff, you better be careful.
That's what a good javelin's for. And why get an expert for the once-over.
All right, sweet talker. I'll run you some maintenance checks. I'll show it extra love to balance that cavalier attitude of yours.
You're the best.
I'm aware.
Few frames dropping there. Haven't used the Forge yet. yes, loadout. I already know loadout tutorials. So, so we get support gear and components at a later stage. Components are great because they add extra things to your javelin. I'll be right back. Hello there. Yeah, sorry, just got back. How's it going? So yeah. So we need... I don't know if we can just... I can't remember exactly if we can just create a new loadout. That's good to hear. It's good to hear. Have you had a good day? I don't know if we can just create a new loadout and it unlocks that interceptor, or if not interceptor, javelin, or if all the javelins are unlocked. Because beforehand you had to get to certain levels to unlock the javelins, and you'd unlock them one by one. So, but yeah. Okay, I was gonna say why do I have a legendary, but that's because I've got the what edition is it? The Legion DLC or something like that. I bought the best edition, so it definitely gives us an early power boost to say the least. Melee weapons are a new thing. Or it's a ranger thing. It's one or the other. But it says and unlock your first javelin, but I never unlocked a javelin. I don't know if it's just
Let's get to work.
if it. I mean, which javelin do we want to go with? That's the question. Yeah, that's what it was before, but it's not like giving me the option to unlock the javelin. So I was kind of expecting. I can't remember what it was like when I first played it, and I know that they've made changes to the game since then, so I don't know if it's any different. You like the sound of the interceptor. I can always stick with ranger. I think interceptor's good. I don't know if I'm going to struggle with interceptor on yeah, that's what I was thinking. They seem to all be unlocked. I don't know if I'm going to struggle with interceptor on a solo playthrough or not. I might see if I can try and lock my FPS though, because it's going up to 90, but my screen only supports 60 and I'm only outputting to 59.94 anyway, so I'll see if I can change that. That might help things. But yeah, well, what do you think? What do you think there, Dennis? Interceptor? I've already done a storm. I've already got a storm pretty well decked out. So I'm thinking to go Ranger, Colossus, or Interceptor. Ranger is the most versatile. I completely agree with that. I've never played the Ranger. That's a lie. I've played a bit of Ranger. I've played a bit of Colossus, and I played a bit of Interceptor. Storm was my favourite. So, you know what? We've got one for Interceptor, we have one for Ranger, so we'll go for Colossus. Enter name. Enter a different name. There we go. We'll be Big Thick Boy. So, yeah, when I was playing with two of my other friends, one was a Colossus and I think one was Interceptor stroke Ranger for the most part. And Colossus is really nice, I must admit. The ultimate is really nice. Can I go back? Okay, I've got that one equipped. So now we just want to equip weapons. Big Thick does sound like an amazing cool sign. Yeah, melee weapons are a new thing for me. I was not here with I stopped playing well before melee weapons were a thing. Come in, Big Thick. You're coming in hot. Colossus high damage, major health. The main one I played was the... I'm gonna get it wrong again. Was it Tempest? I keep getting it wrong. I keep thinking Storm, and then I keep thinking Tempest, and I keep going back and forth between them. So, like, you missed it earlier. I couldn't remember the name of any javelin. I couldn't even remember the name Javelin until it got to a certain point. But I had forgotten the name of every type of javelin, and I was just referring to them all as the Destiny counterparts, except for Ranger, because I remembered Ranger. It's just a bit of a brain fart, just like, okay, do we have any... Okay, so we haven't got anything there. Ordnance launcher? Nothing there. So we'll basically be just kind of a bit stuck with using this one gun for now, until we got some other bits. Yeah, that'd be fine. I might go into the appearance a bit later on after we do a bit more. Yeah, at this point in time, Tempest and Storm are interchangeable. Yeah, I was thinking about just doing the whole run full solo. It's not like I don't enjoy playing with other people and things like that, but if you get someone who, like, if you just get a public team going and they just all sort of barrel ahead sort of thing, whilst I'm chatting to you like how I am at the moment, it kind of just all gets a bit lost. So yeah, the plan was to do it all solo. We'll change to normal. We were doing hard. I couldn't figure out how to get to a new character, so I was on my old character. And we just done a quick hard expedition just to sort of show it off a little bit. Yeah, I don't think we needed anything else. That's very kind of you. If I wanted to go all the way through to level 30 really fast, I would definitely ask for your help. Thank you very much for the follow. I need to change the location of that. Like, I moved the chat box because it was getting in the way of some of the Anthem UI. Completely forgot about the alert box, which is now over the chat box. We'll put it right in the middle. Actually, we can put it all the way. We can put it above my face. How's that? That works. Move it to the middle? Yeah, okay. Why not? Move it to the middle. So, oh yes, FPS lock as well. That's what we want.
Here we are, Freelancer. You ready to jump in?
Yes, I am.
Well then, let's not keep that big bad...
Are you gonna try unfollowing and following again?
Tassin has given us the last location where he made contact.
Okay. let's see if we can lock. I'm not entirely sure where FPS lock would. Yeah, I tried doing that for someone I followed ages ago, because he had a really cool like drum solo follow sound, and I was like, oh, I just want to unfollow and refollow just for that follow sound. Like, I'd really like to have a really cool guitar sound over it. I can't really record that myself, sadly, because it'll just come out really... I tried recording my guitar on my phone, and it came out really bad. Pilot head blow, hide holstered gear. It's not going to be in controls, not going to be in audio. I mean, I would have thought locking would have been here, because it says at 60 Hertz. There. Locks the frame rate. Okay, we got it. Apply changes. Cool, so that should hopefully go back. Thank you. There we go. Okay, that should work. Still do. Like, I've got my guitar right here. Oh, one of them anyway. But like, if I want to record properly onto my computer, I need an adapter of sorts, basically. Otherwise, it just comes out Anthem on guitar. Oh god, could you imagine that? I love the cool thing about this is, like, if you just go straight down, you do a superhero landing. It's great. Oh, Anthem on guitar, that just... That sounds intriguing and also terrifying at the same time. I mean, I know I've seen some people, like, play certain games on guitar. I think Dark Souls is one of them. And it's just like... Or like just on instruments, and it's just like, how do you do that? It's crazy what people can do sometimes.
Okay, I've got a new trail. We'll need to get to the location I've marked for better reception.
But yeah, I think after this mission, I might swap to my Steam library, just to see what games people might be interested in. Yeah, no worries, Sips. No worries, Sipsco. I might still be streaming. It depends on how long I go for, really. But yeah, tell Mara I said hi. Melee before you come down, you make a giant smash. You mean, oh, what, like that one? Does, yeah. It's really cool. I love the melees that you can do. For like just all of them in general. Where am I going? I'm just kind of I'm just kind of talking and just slamming my face into things.
That's where the signal
But yeah,
we can use it to help
before this, I was streaming Sekiro, because I'd done that the other day. Smash your face into everything. I was streaming Sekiro because I've only just started streaming and such, and I was doing a test. This is meant to be a test as well, but it's just kind of carried on into actually playing. So, just trying to stress test my computer and such. but I'm probably going to be alternating streams, because I think if I just play one game, like 3 days in a row for example, well 3 streams in a row, I'm just going to sort of get a bit bored of it eventually. So I think alternating games for streams and things like that is a good idea. But yeah, I've got yeah. Sekiro handles alright. Anthem, not so much. I think it's my it's my computer. But I think for the game that it is, it's actually handling it really well. I'm actually quite shocked how well it's handling it.
That's the last of those horrible things. Now finish off the remaining scars.
But yeah, no, I think it's my computer. I kind of need a better computer, and a lot of my other games are less intensive.
Okay, let's go.
Sekiro, I was actually able to stream on high graphics details, which is actually really nice. There were no alerts or anything like that, so I was really happy about that. Anthem, on the other hand,
Just lost the radio signal. We need signal booster.
I'm running on low and getting a few drops, but the majority is pretty smooth. So I think if it ends up being really choppy and things like that, then I would definitely. Yeah, I know I'm being shy. I've done that at the completely wrong time. I think.
I've never seen this much scar activity.
Oh, that sounds so nice. I'm not even going to lie. I'd love to be able to. I wouldn't run it at 120 FPS though, mainly because my screen is 60 anyway, so there's no point in me running it at 120. I would absolutely love to run this game on ultra or high. Excuse me. Like, I've said this like about 10 times now. I love this game. I absolutely love this game. Is the story great? Not entirely, but the way it looks, the way it plays, it just feels really satisfying and nice to play. And it's just had such a bad reputation because of content, mainly, is what I would say. Content and drops has been its real downfall. Because once you complete the story, you do some of the end game strongholds, and then it's just like there's nothing else to do. I've done this 5 times already. I've done it on the highest difficulty. I've moved on to the next stronghold, but I can't do that one until I level up my gear, which means I need to do the stronghold I've already done 5 times today. So it's kind of, yeah, mechanics are great. Overall, I would recommend this game, but only if it was on sale, really. I wouldn't recommend it if you were going, like, I bought the Legion of Dawn edition. I even bought Origin's subscription service. I can't remember I don't know what that's called. Just so I could play it early, because I loved playing the beta and everything like that. So, and it's actually, I'm actually really having fun playing this again. And I've only played it for about an hour and a half. So, Origin Access. Yeah, that's their subscription service, isn't it? Origin Access. Pretty sure it is, yeah. Like, I bought Origin Access for a month because And then I also bought the game. I think I bought the gold. I think you had to have Origin Access Gold or whatever their not basic version is, so you could have access to the demo and things like that. Yeah, I just ended up buying a month because I ended up buying a month so I could play early, and then also I got a discount as well on buying the Legion of Dawn edition. So I was like, I think I spent, basically it was the Legion of Dawn edition, but I think I saved money in the long run by buying Origin Access.
Very serious. Focus on the big guy.
So, but like, my friend had followed this game for a while, and he was very, very pumped for it, and basically got me pumped for it as well. But it's... And it definitely lived up to the hype for about a week. After that, it was pretty... Because after that week, it was basically just repeating the same things that we were doing before.
Let's take care of the rest and get back to the radio.
So...
Okay, I think I got it. Are you sure? Mostly sure.
But no. I wish there was more content. More content, better drop chances for loot when the game came out, and it probably would still be going how it is. But hopefully they get the second version of this going and I don't have to pay for it.
There are scars everywhere. It works. Matthias, can you hear me?
Yeah. That's why I went for the gold, because I wanted to play it like 3 days early or something like that. Like I played the I think I played the closed beta and the open beta. The closed beta flying was atrocious, let me tell you. Oh my god, it was so bad. But they nailed it for when the game was actually released. Like, I'm using a controller, but if I moved my mouse up, for instance, I'm moving my mouse up now, it wouldn't level out like it is, like it's doing. It would just continuously follow that pattern. So like, if I pulled my mouse all the way to the right, I would just continuously circle instead of it leveling out. I would gladly fly with mouse and keyboard, but I cannot shoot with the mouse and keyboard to save my life. I really can't. I am terrible at aiming with mouse and keyboard.
Getting the read on his radio signal. Are you okay?
A little banged up, but fine.
I'm so bad. Like, let's try a bit now. Let's try a bit.
What about scars near you? See anything?
How do we... Is it... what are you doing? I think I accidentally clicked out the game. I'm playing in windowed, so I probably clicked out the game.
I found some canisters. Don't try anything dangerous.
Like, I'm not entirely bad, I would say, but like, I'd end up plus my my shift key is a bit dodgy as well. No, okay, no, that seems fine. My shift key's a bit dodgy as well, but like, if something would hit me from the side, and I'm not expecting it, I'd end up going, like that, and then I'd just lose everything. It's a lot easier for me to maintain focus on targets than that with a controller. Yeah, I would play on full screen, but my monitors are 1440. My output for streaming is 720, and and it's a lot less intensive to stream to downscale from 1080 than 1440.
What's happening?
And I don't like having my I don't like stretching my screen so it so my screen resolution changes. So it's why I've played on windowed. But I agree, if I was on full screen, things would be so much easier to start with. I think there's an add-on for Colossus where when you do a superhero landing, it actually does damage around. I played it. Yeah, I usually play in 1440, but it looks like for the norm for streaming, I'm going to be playing in 1080. Which, yeah, it's not a problem. It doesn't bother me. I've never had this much health before this early on.
I've taken care of. Let's see to those scars.
You got it.
I forget where this where the Colossus' shield is. You need to actually bring it out to actually use it. I forget about that because I've never played Colossus before. I've played Storm Tempest the entire time I played, pretty much. I played Intercept for a bit. That was real fun. I think Interceptor might struggle solo in comparison to the others because Interceptor is a close range unit in comparison. I mean, with the amount of health he has, I would expect a low health regeneration. You don't need high health regeneration when you have that much health.
Stay put. I'll keep them off you. Much appreciated.
I can't remember the rarity of all the items either once you get past the legendary. Masterwork. It's Masterwork. Yeah, Masterwork. on my whatchamacallit, Tempest Storm, it's bugging me how I literally read it 2 minutes ago and I can't remember what it is anymore. Yeah, on that one I've got I think 2 Masterworks. The drop rate for Masterworks is so low. Is it Masterwork then Legendary? I thought it was Legendary than Masterwork.
Scar, have to keep moving.
Can't argue that.
Either way, whichever way it is, I've got 2 of the highest rarity on my Warlock. There we go. That's the right one. Warlock.
Look out! Don't know what it is, but it looks dangerous.
I don't care what its name is.
But yeah, I've got Electric Boom Guy. Yes, you're absolutely right. 100% Electric Boom Guy. How are you doing, my good friend?
That thing just isn't dying. What the hell?
I don't remember. I think that was basically around the time I think when they reworked the power, that's basically when we stopped playing. Pretty much. Don't know where I am. I'm lost. Help. But yeah, I think, pretty sure we stopped playing around the same time. Yeah, that's what makes me think Legendary is just below Masterwork.
I think he's done. Yes, he is.
Because
done.
I know there was one that's really hard to get, and I ended up only getting 2 of them. But that could be. But perhaps you get that. I think I'm okay. Yeah, I'm using a legendary gun actually. Come to think of it, so. Oh, excuse me. So, yeah, it sounds right. I'm so rusty on the mechanics of the drops and things like that, so...
Right here, these scars. I don't know what to think. Arcanists and scars often clash over Shaper sites, but nothing like this.
Is that Grandmaster 3 on... Yeah, it's the start legendary. It's the one you get from the Legion of Dawn edition. But yeah, is that playing Grandmaster 3 for a stronghold or a legendary mission? Or both? I remember that they... Stronghold, okay. Because I remember that they changed the way they done loot drops and things like that. I think they've done that a few times now. I think I got one of mine that just dropped randomly out in free play. I've had more than 2, it's just I've gotten the same one a couple times, which is frustrating to say the least. Wait, weapon slot. 2 guns. Oh, there we go. Sounds like a good idea. I mean, I can't remember the last time I actually played this game. It's been a very long time. So, and it's just as I remember, it's just so much fun to play. Okay, now we go talk to people. The fun bit of the game.
Thanks for the save. That trouble was unexpected.
I don't have any snacks in the house. I don't have like
occupational hazard. But this was different. Something's making the scars more violent.
I think it's the Dominion. We think they're back.
I'm sure you
We
must
were
know
later than
freelance
it yesterday, and Ash's stream was almost as long.
I think Tassin's
I
right.
guess.
This feels like before the attack on Freemark.
But I don't have
set off the
anything,
heart
like-
rage.
I don't really know the whole story.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Any food,
I
any
think I
snacks, any at all.
updated Anthem a couple weeks ago, and I was I was going to play it, just never got around to it really.
My war,
So
John, was there 10 years ago. She saw it with her own eyes.
excuse me.
What you will already know
So,
is that Freemark
but
was one of
I
the
thought it was
great
a great
cities
game
of
to
last
essentially
Ancient,
use as a benchmark,
proud, prosperous, but most
because
it held
it's fairly
the
intensive
largest
on
and greatest
the old
enclave of
hardware.
freelancers anywhere. The freelancers, along with the sentinels, guardians of the
You're
walls,
building trees in Minecraft?
protected
Nice.
Freemark and its
Probably
people
chicken
from the
kung fu?
chaos of our world. Until one day,
If you Minecraft
the
after, you
Dominion
will stream that perspective.
arrived on
I'm
their
not sure what's
doorstep.
Like I thought Sekiro was intensive, but Anthem is definitely more intensive. If I'm getting dropped frames on low quality settings, and Sekiro was on high, so
The Dominion, the Sentinels, and the Freelancers. would
oh,
make
most
their
definitely,
claim
yeah.
for Freemark.
I've got. I mean, even if I didn't have someone who actually wanted to watch it, I'd probably stream it some more as well.
And her Legion of Dawn.
I just love this game. It's just lack of content after you do the story, which put me off it. So I'm probably going to alternate between a few games.
One of our best freelancer.
I think Sekiro's on that list. So Sekiro, Anthem, perhaps third. That's less intensive on my PC. Like I've got games like Orwell sitting in my Steam library.
The Dominion was led by Dr. Harkin, a man.
What else is there? Yeah, I've got Orwell. I can do Portal. I do like me some Portal. I've got Sonic Adventure as well.
So they fought.
Remember playing that on the Dreamcast.
Outflanked and outgunned. Freelancers fought.
I can also just like armor forces.
They did well
No, it's armor forces.
for a time.
I did not play much Portal. I didn't play much Portal. I played Portal 2 because I borrowed it from a friend. And then you've also got the co-op, which is just a lot of fun as well. But I never played a lot of Portal. I don't think I've ever played Portal. I've seen speedrunners
But the walls of the great
do Portal.
did not hold. The Dominion poured in. Adams, with many freelancers, made their last stand outside the
Stream for
city
a bit
walls.
and just rush for the store, get some supplies, come back, and then we can just sit down for a long time. I'm hardcore. You know, back on
While some,
third of the one.
like Johnny, stayed to help who she could.
So I mean, so yeah, I've got Portal, Portal 2, Orwell, which is less intensive.
Without warning,
I don't know what else on my. I got Sega Mega Drive and Genesis Classics. Sonic Adventure, which is less intensive as well. I just kind of made a list of games that
Johnny discovered what the Sentinels
I kind of wanted to play or have played before. I think Hand of Fate would be
Freemark.
less intensive as well.
Capture an ancient Shaper relic that was protected deep inside the city.
So I'm gonna
The
rush through
cenotaph.
to the store and I'll back.
Yeah, I need to give. I've seen Portal be played several times. Just never got around to playing it myself.
It seems this Dr. Harkin believed he had created a way for the Dominion to use the cenotaph to control the Anthem of creation itself.
This is gonna be a 12-hour stream now, which means I'm gonna go till 3:30 and maybe even longer.
Arrogance.
I accidentally clicked a video. I clicked on a video and I just heard it myself as soon as you asked.
Destroyed Freemark. Destroyed the Dominion. Destroyed everything. That cataclysm became the heart of rage. Some survived to tell the story of Freemark, but not many.
Dominion must be back for a reason.
I clearly have more intel to hunt down. Come and find me later.
Yeah, me too. I'll contact you when I have something.
I'll be in the Enclave.
Faction system. Ah, this is where we can buy some stuff. I cannot remember for the life of me where anything. War chest legendary contains a single legendary weapon, melee gear or support item with gear score of 80. For lower level players, the item will have a +5 gear score bonus. Legendary component. Masterwork. Ah, okay, these are new. So they are definitely new. They've added stuff since I've played.
I figured you'd make your way to me soon enough.
I can't remember how long I played after it was released.
Oh, it's all good.
A month or so, perhaps.
Talking about a freelancer is even better. Name's Prospero.
Probably not like constant either. Probably playing other games in between. Honestly, cannot remember. It's too far back. Then again, 2 weeks is too far back for me to remember anything.
Hasn't been much of that lately.
Intolerable. Who wants to charge into a fight looking plain and simple? What kind of statement does that make? Not when you could fly in looking like steel thunder come to life. A fistful of lightning in one hand, and
I think we're gonna turn my sound up.
That's colorful.
Just so I can hear it a bit better.
When Lancers want to make a statement, they buy something.
I've been told
special
the
from Javelin.
game audio and mic audio is okay. It's alright. Let me know if it's too loud on one. I can't turn my mic up anymore, so I apologize for that in advance.
Can I help?
We need to fire it up again. That takes Ember, and someone with the guts to collect it. If you can find some, I'm back in business. We both are.
Good.
I'll teach
Good.
how to craft things.
Okay, I'll buy it.
What I wanted to hear, you'll need to search for Ember outside the fort. Bring it here and we can start getting this place back on its feet.
Will do.
Free plan unlocked. Which I'm going to. I need to speak with him again.
I know you got good news.
All the Ember you need.
What I wanted to hear. All right then. Let's get to business and fire up the forge. It's time all these javelins around here got the tender loving care they deserve. Head on
no worries, Dennis.
And you can start crafting. But don't forget, when you want to make a statement.
So, you're the Thunder Merchant, huh?
Hey, the best freelancers.
Which mission are you doing out of curiosity?
They buy it from me. Don't be a stranger.
Okay, that's done. Crafting unlocked. I can't remember if I ever used crafting. I think I did.
I have another job for you.
I'm flattered, but I still don't really know you.
Old habit. I work for Corvus.
Ah, spy.
My job is to keep tabs on threats to Fort Tarsus. I have an agent embedded with the Regulators, a group of smugglers. She keeps the really dangerous stuff.
Why, thank you, Vowie.
But her last report said there'd been an
Oh, right over Tassin's face as well. Perfect.
Like I said before, I'm betting Dominion. Which means trouble's coming.
Thank you very much for that.
Big trouble if you're right.
I think trouble's your idea of fun. Start by meeting my agent at a regulator camp here. Learn what else she knows and go from there.
We'll get it done.
Okay, yep. Just another mission to accept.
Have you met Commander Bull yet? He was just here.
It's always nicer to climb into the suit and climb into the javelin instead of using the expedition button if you're here. It's just a nice animation. I like it. we don't need to worry about free play. Yeah, we'll do incursion. Actually, damn. I was going to equip more stuff. No. Oh. Oh well. Instead of having 2 guns, we'll just have 1. Just quick play. That's fair enough.
I've got the map coordinates from Tassin. You're headed for a regulator camp.
Are all the quick play missions legendary missions, or do you have to get those specifically? I cannot remember. What was that? Oh, this is just things to pick up. Yeah, I've already said that I'm not going to read all of these just because I'd be reading everything out for like 2 hours. 2 hours plus, and there is so many things that you can add to your cortex and things like that. There's so many though. You guys suck. Do it.
Anything of value is fair game. Plus the usual rumors of secret hideouts in the area. They have to keep all that stuff somewhere.
Question is, why would the Dominion be involved?
Don't let your dreams be memes. Exactly. Don't let your dreams be memes. I mean, it's already kind of a meme that I can't read, so it makes sense that I don't read them. Not all are legendary. Okay, fair enough. Because I know you can pick up daily legendary missions and things like that, but I just didn't know if like all the quick play were just legendary missions, or if it was a set handful, or just the ones that you grab from, or just the ones that you grab from the daily legendary stuff and all that. Should have read that. I know. Don't say anything. It's right here. It's fine. Stone Bridge. This natural phenomena added to the defensive advantage of the Honor Dam experiment, making it easy for sentinels posted here to limit animal migration. Legendary quick play. Legendary quick play would definitely be good for if you wanted farm legendaries after all. If you just want to do casual stuff, then just normal quick play is probably alright to go with. Schooling was a waste of time. Okay, that says Wyvern. I'm overheating. That says Wyvern. That says reload. That says reloading.
Seeing her, you can still be alive.
Well, animals didn't kill these people. They were already dead.
Is there anything useful at the site?
Where am I going? Where am I going? I will find it.
Oh, there's some kind of recording there.
Dominion have attacked the camp. I can't reach Tassin. We're looking for the regulator hideout at these coordinates.
How was Tassin's agent?
I'll need to decrypt the coordinates and... Hang on, Scar's on top of you. Since we rescued Matthias. Tassin's right. Has to be the Dominion stirring the pot. It's not far.
And I'm going to the hideout
Easy.
now. We can't wait.
Okay.
Are you sure about this?
Where to next?
Taking on the Dominion isn't like fighting a pack of wolven.
When evil people knock on your door, you don't hide. You kick their ass back to whatever hole they crawled out of.
Stop the fire before it spreads.
Fort Tarsus cannot become another free mark.
This must be the regulator hideout.
With more dead regulators.
Dominion aren't known for taking prisoners.
Into the shrine we go. Oh.
A smuggler's cave, it would seem.
Anything you could want for a price.
Looks like that includes Shaper relics.
Owen, flight controls are down. What's happening?
Yeah, I'm seeing that. You're in some kind of field. Has to be affecting your suit. There's the problem, that machine. It's a Dominion shield generator. You're caught inside the field.
Could explain how they ambushed the regulators. Can you disable it?
Oh, I've never dealt with one before. It would take time to override. Best to press on.
Maybe this will turn it off.
Yeah, not at the moment, but it gives me something to work with. Let's get moving. Careful, they mine the place. That could ruin your day.
Right. Flight controls back. Now I'm pushing on.
The Dominion can't be here by accident. These smugglers are hiding relics.
I know. I'm trying not to jump to conclusions.
Oh, I will. Take a flying leap. Is the wrong Shaper relic in the wrong hands?
Punch the minerals out.
And there we are. The Dominion. Yeah, and they've got Tassin's agents. Best lie low.
Give us the relic. We know it's here.
I don't know what you mean.
Then I'll show you.
No. That's not how we conduct business. I find that pain is no substitute for money. So let's negotiate.
The relics, not for sale.
See, progress. You do have it. Now name your price and we all walk away with something.
Relics are dangerous.
Only if you're careless. Do I look careless?
We found the relic.
Now, is that paying her with the Star Wars Force, or forcing her to take your payment?
A pity for you. Negotiations have concluded.
You bastard!
You killed Kenny!
Oh, well, now this is awkward.
A freelancer.
She accepts his abuse as a currency.
I fought your kind before, and I put them in the ground. You'll be joining them.
And now we get down to business. Can't believe this. Are we really in a firefight with Dominion?
Well, I am. You're sitting in a chair somewhere.
Not used to having professional soldiers shoot us. Scars, maybe, but not like this.
Bullets work on both of them.
I didn't say it wasn't exciting. Just be careful.
an archive here.
I see it. There's damage from the fight.
Maybe Tassim can make sense of it. This can't be for nothing.
What about the one they call the Monitor? He took the relic.
And I'm getting it back.
Question mark on the compass indicates something of interest nearby. Where was this question mark on the compass? I don't remember seeing this question mark. Oh. Game lies. Game lies. Tut. Shame on you. And let's get out of here.
Tactics. Total carnage and no witnesses.
I expected that to be ice for some reason.
I know, but it involves relics. That won't end well.
No, my frame's alright. That serves me right for that absolutely serves me right for checking my OBS whilst we're playing. Don't forget to jump and jump. If you're in Legend, you will get a new quickly button, but I don't know how it works, please. So I could be wrong. Yes, that's fine. I've got no clue how it works either, so I think I did a quick play once ages ago and it was a legendary one, but I did have a legendary mission at the time as well, so
Javelin's grounded again. It's that shield generator. Keep the area clear. We don't need anyone in the way. Watch it. Looks like the Monitor left a cleanup crew behind. Try to disable that machine. I have the specs. I think I can override it.
oh, that was a bit overkill if you ask me.
Hold here. I'll try to deactivate it.
Great place to die, Owen.
I am putting you down.
I will try to remember to jump.
We don't need anyone in the way. It's up. You can fly again.
Fucking SAO abridged. So it wouldn't have been a legendary one technically then. I mean, I remember when just getting like one masterwork was a pain in the ass.
More Dominion coming at you. Pretty serious looking too. Watch yourself.
Well, that was anticlimactic to say the least. Yeah, I'll remember that. Legendary, doing strongholds or legendary missions. Perhaps when I finish the story, I might do some of them just to get some more of these stuff. Yeah, you enjoy Jules. I'm sure everything will go swimmingly for you. Just have a bit of stretch whilst we're loading in.
outside. I've got a signal we can track. Can't hide from this cipher. There you go. You can't be too far. Dominion must have big plans for a guy like the monitors in our neighborhood.
We just need to make sure he never comes back.
You see, this is why I want to be out there with you. Show bad people
I do like the... I don't mind how far you have to go between objectives and missions. You get this nice dialogue between Pilot and Cypher, which is actually quite nice.
Okay, you're coming up with him. Just ahead.
See a lot of Dominion. Where's the monitor?
Checking.
Ooh, we want to try and avoid the turrets. They will hurt. Thank you, there's one. Okay, there's one just here.
But it's not happening in our neck of the woods.
I suppose they listen to reason. Talk it out.
Looks like they dropped by for tea.
Okay, are we talking about the person who played Owen, or just if Owen was an actual person IRL? Because one could happen, the other would definitely not happen. If he was an actual person. Okay. That makes sense.
I'm not seeing him. I'm getting a bad feeling here. I think maybe this was an ambush.
Can't blame the person who voices Owen at the end of the day, can ya? I don't know what you're on about though. Owen's a lovely character. Okay, I'm just shooting around. I'm just like, am I meant to be shooting or am I meant to be doing something specific here? Yeah, let's leave it at that. Yeah.
We all want things we can't have.
He's gonna go behind that pillar, I know he is.
Yeah? Was that your friend back in the cave? You twins or something?
Oh, sweet, I got him.
Okay, it's over. Score one for the freelancers.
Yes. Congratulations on walking straight into my trap.
Owen? Owen, what's happening?
I don't know. He's
Obviously more powerful than you. I think it's important to take a measure of one's adversary. And I find you lacking.
Yeah? Ask your lieutenants how they feel. All right, you can't, because I put them down.
Freelancers boast of courage they never have. It's why they're extinct.
I'm alive and well, you son of a...
He's gone. Save your breath. Let's head back to the fort. I'll let Tassa know we need to talk.
Wait, mission complete. Oh, I really have missed this game. It's just you can only play the game so much when it's just repetitive. If the game wasn't so repetitive, it'd be a million times better. No, I'm glad to hear that you've just recently gotten back into it as well. Is there any particular reason why you got back into Anthem? Hey, component slot. Yes. The first of many. Okay, so what have we got here? Never mind, you can't do legendary quickly. Okay. So we've got seismic glove, flamethrower, and flat cannon. Oh yeah, got a new PC. Yeah, you mentioned that earlier. And I bet it looks absolutely gorgeous. Ah, damn! I went to the went to launch bay. Damn. Oh. Oh well. We'll just have to go back to Fort Tarsus. Yeah, I need a new PC, but that's gonna be a way off for now. Maybe maybe I don't actually need a new PC. Maybe I just need a new graphics card, and then it'll be all good. What's the specs like on your PC? €2,000. Because I'll just do a quick €2,000. Yeah, because I work in Great British pounds, so that's 1,800. That's pretty. It must be pretty nice for that much. I think I spent about 14 on mine just for the PC itself. I think with all the peripherals in, I'm closer to about 2,000. Yeah, because it's about 200 each for my screens. Then I've got 100 quid keyboard, 100 quid headset. So yeah, it's about 2,000 total. But €2,000 for a PC. What kind of what's the hardware like? CPU, GPU, storage, and things like that. Yeah. 2070 Super i7 10700K, 32 gigabytes of RAM, 500 gigabytes. That's pretty nice. It's pretty nice actually. I'm working with an FX 8350, so that's fairly old. And GTX 980, so that's fairly old. I've got 16 gigabytes of RAM, and I've got a 3 terabyte hard drive, which I'm only using 2 terabytes of, because when I tried using the 3 terabyte unlock, it just crashed my PC, so I just uninstalled that basically. So I'm working with 2 terabyte hard drive. Then I believe I've got a 500 gigabyte solid state drive and a 120 gigabyte solid state drive. FX 8350. It's an AMD. I believe it's an octa-core, if my memory serves me correctly. Okay, speak with Tassin, who is not where I want her to be. I've been keeping an eye on OBS, and I haven't had many dropped frames recently, so I'm quite happy with that. Actually, let me just check the notifications just to make sure. Yeah, they're all about an hour ago, so that's actually really good. I'm quite impressed. Quite impressed indeed. So.
Owen filled me in on what happened.
Did you catch what CPU I said?
Some kind of Dominion heavy. These people called in the Monitor.
Just want to make sure.
We couldn't stop it.
And he was there for a Shaper relic?
Tore the place apart. Your agent wouldn't.
Okay, cool.
Right to the end, she.
I'm kind of like one of those people where it's just like, I'm asked a question, I've answered it, like in this sort of format where you're typing and I'm talking, and then it's just like, Did they hear what I said, or are they just not saying anything to be polite? And it's just all nice and awkward.
They've set their sights on Fort Tarsus.
Right. Well, the fort isn't exactly my idea of living the dream, but it is home, and I'd prefer
Yeah.
it to remain dictator-free. What can we do?
For now, remain patient.
Yeah, the CPU isn't too bad. Oh no, that's fine. No need to apologize.
Sentinel Bryn. She's sharp, trustworthy, and
Yeah,
could use some assistance.
if I was going to upgrade the CPU, I'd also have to upgrade the motherboard. So I'd be looking more into upgrading just the graphics card over the CPU, just because expense is going to be a lot less.
Plants?
Right. So,
The only bad thing about my processor is I can't play Assassin's Creed Origins. Because it just has this weird bug where it just crashes.
Freelancer, how's it going? It's Matthias.
I don't know if they've fixed it.
By the way, I finally cleared out the clutter from my lab, so I can
I've got no idea if they've fixed that bug or anything like that, but it just doesn't want to have it. It just crashes. My not the game crashes, my computer crashes. It blue screens. It is really weird, and it's only with, I think it's only with the FX line of AMD processors that it happens with as well. So I've got a laptop which has an Intel, and it's a decent laptop as well. I think it's about £900. So if I can work out how to do a I think I can. I think I can run the game on my laptop, but stream it to my PC, and then try and stream it to Twitch from there. Or I can just download onto my laptop, and hopefully my laptop is actually powerful enough to handle all of that. It's one or the other. It depends on if people want to watch it, because I mean, I'm just starting out, and if people, I mean, I can just stream and then hope people come along, which is one thing, but I'd rather play some games that people actually want to watch. So I'm definitely going to be streaming more Anthem. I know a couple of people want to watch Sekiro as well, so I'll probably be doing Sekiro at some point as well. I did do some tests for, I mean, this was only meant to be a test stream as well, but I've been going for over 3 hours now because it's just been fun. So
Well,
but I mean, if you're interested in Sekiro, then it'd be great to have you for that as well.
Do I? Actually, I suppose that's fair. I do peddle in danger. Still.
Because I know a couple of people are, I know one person, you don't know the game. You know Dark Souls games, it's from the same creator, same publisher? No, what's the word? Development studio. It's from the same people. It's from the same people who made Dark Souls. There we go. Easy way to say it. So it's notoriously hard to start, to say the least, because it's from the same. It's from the same makers of Dark Souls. I've played Dark Souls. I don't like Dark Souls. However, Sekiro I absolutely adore. I love the way the way it plays in comparison to Dark Souls, because Dark Souls is all about dodge rolling, roll dodge, and everything like that, whereas Sekiro is more about parrying and perfect blocking, which is more what I like in terms of a game. So
young. Besides, my job is helping people, Owen.
A touch defensive? Yeah.
It'd be great to have you along and watch if you want to have a quick look at it.
That's all. The spark that began the journey.
There's always the, if you want to have a quick look at it now, there's always the VOD from the other day, where I done a bit of Sekiro. It's a very beautiful game as well, if you ask me. And I can stream that one on high, unlike Anthem, where it can't quite manage high.
I brought you down.
I switched to Ultra for about 10 seconds just to show off a few of the graphics without having to reload Anthem, and I had so many dropped frames, like in an instant. It was actually quite amusing. And then I just changed it back because otherwise I'm gonna have everything's gonna be stuttering all over the place, and it's not gonna be enjoyable. My game's gonna be stuttering, stream's gonna be stuttering, and who wants that at the end of the day? I'd rather have a lower quality in terms of game settings instead of compromising stream quality.
We save lives. You hear me?
Okay, I hear you.
That is completely fair. I completely understand that.
Big deal. But that has been lost. People don't trust us. Hard times now.
Roughly what time? What time do they go live?
Going to protect some arcanists doing seismic tests.
I'm not sure whereabouts you're viewing from, so you could be an hour ahead, you could be 2 hours ahead, or something like that.
Want it to fall into a hole like last time.
What?
But I'm currently working on British summertime. If that helps you.
You protect one side of the fort.
I hear you.
Good. Now go. I'm hungry. No breakfast yet.
Yeah, I'm mod for one person, and that's a friend. Being from the Netherlands. Okay, so not so that might be -1 or no difference, I think. There might be, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what time zones Netherlands is in. Mostly in the morning, right? Okay, fair enough. So you're basically free during the afternoon period. Wait, was I meant to? I think I was meant to talk to someone else, but I accepted a quest as well at the same time. What kinds of games do they stream? Out of curiosity. I say that a lot. I say out of curiosity a hell of a lot. Yes, we need to talk to more people. But they mostly it's 7:22. Yeah, you're an hour ahead. Which I'm guessing if we go back to GMT, you're going to be 2 hours ahead at that point. Unless you have a +1 for summertime. We don't need British summertime anymore, but it's just so ingrained that it's just there. It's just that ends up being a sort of like,
What do you think would make that kind of mark?
You've got summertime. Okay, so you'll always be 1 hour ahead then. The only part I don't like about Fort Tarsus is how you control your character. Sometimes it's just so slow to turn, but it's just like if you increase the sensitivity, when you get back into your javelin, you're going to be spinning all over the place. Just, I don't think there are separate options for sensitivity at Fort Tarsus and in the javelin, so...
Imagine knowing for Relic will create firestorms or
I'm out of water.
shatter you into 1,000 pieces.
We could keep people safe.
Indeed. Every little piece of knowledge we can scrape together helps.
You're making progress?
Oh, Dead by Daylight.
Done by my assistants.
I love watching Dead by Daylight.
Continue to seek answers beyond this life.
I follow True Talent, if you know that streamer.
Invisible?
Runes. Yes.
How do
I do like his streams. It's very nice.
You'll just have to continue on this adventure to find out, won't you? Our research has revealed a potential site that may answer our questions.
Just point me in the right direction.
He is a very good Dead by Daylight player, both survivor and killer. I think he prefers killer mainly, but he is very, very good player, to say the least. I do also like to watch Noob3's videos when he releases them. I need to talk to someone else and it keeps changing my mission. But yeah. I couldn't play Dead by Daylight because it's one of those games where it's not my kind of play style. It's kind of a horror type game and I'm not massively into horrors myself. That's fair enough. It's fair enough. I on the other hand really like watching Dead by Daylight. I've been watching The Darkest Dungeon a lot recently, and that looks like a really fun game, and I really want to get that.
Watch your step.
But at the same time, I kind of can't because lacking funds, shall we say. So,
Hello.
but I've got a whole library of games to play from, so it's not the end of the world not having one game. I say one game. You see my wish list and it's got 80 games on. Because it's just like, this game, this is like a fun game. Let's add it to my wish list. And it just piles up and piles up. I think I removed like 15 the other month, and I'm on 80 still.
Agreed. I'll check it out for you.
I mean,
crazy.
Good luck, freelancer.
Right. No problem.
Okay, we've talked to everyone we need to now, I believe. So it's just completing the missions. Awesome. I wish it wouldn't change my mission like that. It'd be great if it didn't. Hey, you got a new mission. Let's track that mission for you. No, I need to talk to more people. Don't change my mission. Yeah, no worries. You have fun with that. What's your favorite stronghold? Is it the... I don't know if they added any more. I remember the original 3, and that was the big hive type monster, the... I want to say scavs. The scav type one, and then the last one was the monitor type one. I think my favorite one was the monitor. But that one, in comparison to the big hive type one, is a lot harder, in my opinion. No, I've done it again! I've done it again! Oh my god. I need to go to the forge, damn it. I keep forgetting. Oh my god. Heart of Rage. Yeah, that's the one it's called. That's what it's called. That's the one that I like as well. That's my favourite one, I would say. Heart of Rage. I tried, and I was too late. I don't think I can do it whilst in the loading screen. Oh, yeah, no. I completely forgot that they added that. That's a new thing for me. So yes, I will do that. I will do that. That's a completely new thing for me. Thank you for reminding me though. Yeah, this is a completely new thing for me. I completely forgot that this was something.
Keep an eye out for scores.
Will do. Since this is our first mission, maybe we should talk, get to know each other?
No, let's not. I'll let you know when you're close to the base.
All right.
Yeah, I completely forgot that once you're in a mission you can go to the forge and do everything. That's a new feature for me. That wasn't there before. You had to do everything beforehand, so... Flat cannon or flamethrower? We currently got the railgun. The flamethrower will prime. I really like the railgun. But I'm assuming this detonates as well. Yeah, that detonates as well, so we'll take the flamethrower and we'll prime. Yeah, it's a new thing for me, so... Thank you for reminding me of it, actually. Otherwise I would have just been I would have forgotten again and again and again. I really would have. So, armor reinforcement, shield reinforcement. So we probably want the... So this increases javelin armor, this increases lightning and fire damage. That might be handy actually, because I do have fire damage. Or do we just want to go for the armor? The armor might be better actually. We'll go for the armor for now. We can always swap to the... Actually no, we'll go for the increased damage on fire and lightning. If we need to, we can swap over, so... Yeah, that's... Can't believe I forgot 2 missions in a row, though. Can I just sit on here for a second? I can. I've just noticed that the chat window is slightly too high, so would work better if it's just slightly lower. It'll just look nicer. Matchmaking is killing you. Is it taking that long to find a match, is it? I'm unsure what the player base is actually like now. Because it wouldn't surprise me if there's very few people playing. Because yeah, it just wouldn't surprise me. I laugh at danger. They told me if I wanted to write something people would remember, I should write what I know. Well, if you're going to write a novel about high adventure in the wilds of Bastion, you can't do it while your genius goes unappreciated selling bits of junk to people from a smelly merchant stall in Fort Tarsis. I will be the hero I've always wanted to be. I will be a hero of Bastion. I will live my novel. Wait, you got a mission. I will talk to you in a bit then. I'm assuming after each part you might dip in and say something, but if you don't, that's fine. I just appreciate you watching. It is nice to talk to someone as well. It's not just the game in its entirety. Then it's actually a bit more entertaining to watch, I would say. Hey, great minds think alike. Hey.
I'm getting a signal from a safe house nearby. I'll send a team to collect them. Now take care of these scars. Oh, please.
Sure thing.
Oh, hello. You just sort of sat there next to someone, next to an enemy, just...
Any insight into what the scars are doing here?
Man, I didn't expect the flamethrower to be so strong. Not this early, anyway. Do you remember if your overall power affects the damage of all your other weapons? I can't remember if it did or not. Combo breaker. I love the combos. I love the combos in this system. In this game. It's so satisfying, especially when it's a whole group. You don't know. Ah, that's fine.
We've seen scars gather in an area not far from you. Check there.
Got it.
Just thought I'd put it out there and see. If they know, they know. If they don't, it doesn't matter. Sort of thing.
No one else had noticed.
I would have expected it not to.
Just gross monster things ruining stuff wherever
Not
they
to
go.
affect your other weapons, but more to just give you a value that allows you to just gives you a value of how strong you are, so you can determine what difficulty and thing to do.
I'll look around for our missing Arcanist machinery.
Which makes more sense in my opinion.
There's broken shaper bits. Nothing for the Arcanists.
Keep looking.
Oop, went too far. Yeah, okay. I was about to say not gone far enough then. I like these types of missions, but they do get a bit drawn out when there's so many things to find. Like 3 isn't too bad. It's when you've got to find like 6. That's when it gets a bit. That's when it gets a bit annoying. Should we say? I think annoying is the right word.
Bryn, there's no Arcanist equipment here either.
Okay. Well, if you don't see anything Arcanist-y, they probably got it hidden.
So I should look for some kind of scar shed?
Sure.
Oh, I clicked the wrong button, didn't I? Oh well.
How about a scar cave instead of a scar shed?
Let's just.
I can work with it.
Well, there's one near you. Good place to hide stolen
Let's
shit.
just fire them up then.
I would hope so.
Oh man.
Perfect, thanks.
I'm a smart cookie. Well, it's nice to know what's in the bottom left, because I did not realise it was a chat console. But who needs a chat console when you're playing solo, eh?
The scars are hiding the stockpile would be somewhere creepy like this.
Any advice?
Eliminate them and find it.
Blunt but fair.
Overheated. Let's use your gun for a bit. I don't remember there being so many enemies down here. I'm out of ammo. Okay. Then again, I don't remember much about this game. Come to think of it, I remember bits and bobs and things like that, but not a lot. I remember some main plot stuff, but other than that, I don't remember much on the areas. It's like I'm playing the game again, brand new, which is actually quite nice. I don't even know if I'll be crafting anything, but I'll just grab things when I can anyway. They could come in handy.
They've got that stolen Arcanist machinery hooked up to a Shaper artifact.
What's that? Stop that.
before it goes volatile.
Oh, so much better now that I can combo. So much easier to take some things out. Yeah, I'll burn, you burn. We all burn together. Come on, there we go.
The artifact. It makes scorpions.
You should silence it, probably.
Come on.
Bring it back. Yes. Fragment down.
I think after this mission, I'm gonna have to go off, do some food. I don't know if I'll stream again. I might not. It depends how late it is. And then I might stream again tomorrow, or probably be the day after. It depends what I fancy.
Got a fragment.
Good. Reassemble it.
Let me just ignore all the enemies. We don't care about the enemies. We care about this. We'll do that. Now we'll get rid of the enemies. Or they can get rid of themselves. That works as well.
The shiny shield of General Tarsus.
Were those scars
Shaper relic.
deliberately trying to force a Shaper artifact to create scorpions?
Maybe? It's so strange. They normally just scavenge. Operative report. And, thank you. Great answer. This was a huge help to the Sentinels and to the Fort.
Nice, working with you too.
Yes. Well, maybe we'll work together again sometime. Maybe.
See you around, Brent.
Awesome. Okay. Ugh. Awesome. Do we level up again? Get a slot. Nice. I might do that just before going off, just to make sure. For Tarsus. Yes. Test stream. That was probably only meant to be half an hour. It's 3 hours, 40 minutes. Time flies, doesn't it? So yeah, let's activate the forge, and we'll sort everything out first. Otherwise, I'll forget. I will honestly just forget. Yeah, no, we'll keep that one. Support gear. What do we have? We have battle cry. Enemies to attack the Colossus and reduces enemy resistance to damage. Plus 15% max armor. We definitely need more health on the Colossus, don't we? I'm curious to know if you get any other melee weapons, or if it's just the same weapon over and over again, just with different power. I might Google that. So we got Mauler. Do we have a? We have grenade launchers. We could equip a grenade launcher. Because grenade launcher plus that one. No, we'll keep the Mauler for now. The Mauler isn't too bad, so I might work on the appearance offline. Just have a nice sweet paint job when I stream it again next. Yeah, this is the only problem about the chat being where it is. It's great for it's great when playing the game, but when you're in the forge, it covers up all of your it covers up all the weapons and the gear and the components. Oh, frames dropping a bit. But yeah, let's swap over to this. So, yeah, I'm going to be heading off. I might stream again later on. We'll find out. It depends how late it is when I get back on and things like that. If you want to watch more, then drop me a follow and everything like that. Thank you again for the follow, Dennis. Much appreciated. I think the other people who, yeah, Vaui, who I do actually know, I'll give her another thanks for the follow. But yeah, thank you again for watching. I hope you had a good time. I definitely had a good time. I hope to see you all again. So yeah, I'll see you next time.